Hello, my name is Hannah Olson and I'm going to talk to you today about our Creature Features Kit. This is a really great interdisciplinary kit that brings in science, math, language arts, and art, all into one kit. So whether you are an elementary teacher, middle school teacher, or high school teacher, we have something for you. The first thing you need to do with all of your pieces is de-support them. You simply use pliers, then you can go in and break the supports off very carefully like that. When de-supporting the head pieces, make sure you don't unintentionally break off the peg that is along the back side of the head, because that is actually what connects it to the body. When you've completely de-supported all of your pieces, you are then ready to assemble them into different creatures. When assembling these creatures, you can either integrate our Punnett square dice and our genome generator dice and have the students actually roll for the creature they're going to create based on pre-established dominant and recessive genes, or you can just have the students create whatever creatures they want. Once you've determined which aspects will be included with each creature, then you line up the markings on the bottom of the body with those on the legs and simply place it over the top. Use the pentagon-shaped peg on the head to attach that, and for the ears, look for the point on one side, point that towards the tail, and voila! You have a creature ready to go. Once you have these creatures, you can do a lot of different things with them. For instance, you can build phylogenetic trees based on physical characteristics. For instance, you have this guy. Is he more closely related to this one or to this one? How do you tell? You look at shared characteristics. So the students can go in and say, same legs, same body, same face. 3 shared characteristics. Over here, same face, same ears. 2 shared characteristics. That means genetically, this guy is more likely to be closer related to this one than to this one. Or tie in your language arts standards where the students then have to write about the lifestyle that this creature probably would have lived based on their physical characteristics. So you'll look at something like this and say, okay, round body, short little legs, maybe he hops around a bit or digs and burrows, but he's got big ears and eyes on the side. My guess is that this is a prey animal. So they draw their animal, they tell about its lifestyle, tell about its habitat, all of that just based on physical characteristics. The same way that paleontologists do when they look at fossils and try to determine the lifestyle that these creatures lived hundreds of years ago and millions of years ago. Another thing you can do with this is talk about separation of alleles. So if you have 2 creatures that are the parents and then you have their offspring, you can talk about, okay, let's look at the traits that we have here. They all 3 have the same legs and bodies, but the offspring here got the ears from parent 1 and the face from parent 2. And that's how you can talk a little bit, tie in our karyotypes kit, integrate that aspect of how the chromosomes give you traits from different parents. Furthermore, if you want to use this in your math classroom as well, it's also great for combinations. Have the students look at the pieces and determine how many different combinations there are. You can then challenge the students, okay, what if there was another face shape or another body type? Now how many combinations do we have? Which leads me to introducing our new Creature Features Kit alternate. As you can see here, it does the exact same thing and is the same type of a kit as our regular Creature Features Kit, only it provides even more body types and necks and so forth, and this allows you to explore even more combinations, even more genetic variances, and you can get into environmental impact and how that affects different species. As you notice, each of these creatures here have more variety to them than the original set, and this allows you to talk about if they were a fuzzy creature or one with scales, long noses, long necks, webbed paws, climbing paws, and so forth. And so you could do different things where which creatures survive given a certain environmental impact, either a flood or a cold stream goes through, who survives and why. And so this allows you to do all of that, and the great thing is you can actually take these kits and combine them together, and they have all of the same connections, and so you can actually move and adjust everything here so that you can create even more variety of creatures. We hope you enjoy using these two kits. We know they're a lot of fun and they have a lot of good use cases, so however you're using them in your math or science classroom, we hope you enjoy it, and thanks for listening.